Hello and welcome back to Game 2 of the MCCU, the Marvel Champion Cinematic Universe, where we're playing through chronological order of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. We just finished up with Captain America. Captain America took down Red Skull on his second try. That first game was tough, and what I just realized when I was cleaning up from that previous game is if we flipped the Red House, which was the last card in that encounter or in that side scheme deck, we would have been in some interesting trouble, I think. But here we are. Next up, we have Carol Danvers. Now, Carol Danvers in her Captain Marvel movie, Yang-Rog, is the main antagonist of that movie. We don't have a villain for Yang-Rog, but we do have Kree, which is what Yang-Ra is from. And we have a space Badoon, so we're going to be going up against Drang. So Drang comes in with his Badoon ship and all of that stuff. Now, we are going to bend the rules for the scenario a little bit. Typically, you don't shuffle in the Nemesis sets when you are building the encounter deck. We are going to do that. We're going to break that rule, and we're going to say that we cannot win until we've actually defeated Yang-Rog. So we have to defeat the main antagonist of the movie. We are going to add text here. We're going to add an ability to Yang-Rog, saying that as a boost ability or whenever he gets placed in the discard pile, we're going to shuffle him back into the encounter deck. So if we miss him, we're not sitting here just waiting forever until we can see him again. So we will see Yang-Rog at some point. It's just whenever we find him is maybe different. Shadows is also going to pull out Yang-Rog. Let's get to Shadows. Is reveal your set aside Nemesis. We'll have Shadows pull out Yang-Rog, and as well as the side scheme. So Shadows, it says search the set aside area. We will search the deck and discard pile for it, just to have some fun, right? So that is the modification on what we are doing, just to kind of try and stay a little bit more true to the movie. Now, we did make some changes and we bent the rules even more with the Captain America deck, and I would like y'all's help because I have not seen Captain Marvel in a long time. I did a little bit of research, but are there any allies that we would see in a hero kit that we could include in the Captain America deck for this specific movie? Let me finish dealing these out real quick, and I will talk about kind of the thematic deck build that we're going with Carol. We've got Nick. Duh. Nick has to be in it, right? We got Coulson. Coulson does make an appearance in the movie, I think, right? And then we've got Ironheart and Quake. Quake is Shield. Ironheart is in here because I needed another another ally. But I am all for swapping out Ironheart for maybe another shield or something to try and keep it thematic. But these Agent Coulson and Nick are the thematic pieces of the deck. And then Ironheart, I'm not 100% sold on. Quake is a shield. We're not going to be rolling in with the full force of shield with this deck, just because Captain Marvel did not have that kind of supporting her in the movie. They were more antagonistic. Government liaison. Yeah, definitely. We'll do that, and then we'll figure out how to protect our health a little bit. So let's grab a government liaison. We're gonna cut out Ironheart. Ironheart doesn't need to be in this deck. So government liaison, play a shield card from your hand, reducing its cost by 1. So that helps here. Okay. Then the rest of the deck, we are playing a Justice deck. We've got Energy Strength Genius coming in. We've got 2 counterintelligence, so this is when any threat would be placed in the main scheme, we can discard that to prevent 3 of that threat, and Agent Coulson can tutor it. So whenever Agent Coulson enters play, we search our deck and discard pile for a prep card. Counterintelligence is one of those. And I think we actually have... Yeah, apparently Aunt May is in here. Yep. We've got 2 copies of Clear the Area to help with her thwarting. She has a 2 thwart, but also clear the area is pretty strong in order to remove that 2 threat and draw a card. Skilled Investigator, Under Surveillance, 4 Justice. Then we've got a One Way or Another build. I haven't played One Way or Another in a long time. I really haven't. And so I was just like, you know what? Let's break that back out. That seems fun. We got Chance Encounter. So we are only running with the 3 plus her Spider-Woman ally in the deck. So Chance Encounter, pulling these side schemes out. Chance Encounter, we can attach it to a side scheme. When that is defeated, we can go search and find an ally and put it into our hand. So Chance Encounter allows us to go and get the allies that we need, and it allows us to run a little bit fewer so that we can actually see them. We got also it's an energy resource. Captain Marvel loves her energy resources. We got Turn the Tide. After your hero thwarts and removes all threat from his scheme, deal 3 damage to an enemy. Or it's an energy resource which can fuel up those energy channels, so we can spend energy resources to throw major damage. And then we got Followed for kind of the same feel. It's 4 damage, but it's also an energy resource, and the cards just have a multiple purpose in her deck. And then we got Quentin Carrier in Avengers Mansion. That's the deck build. I also haven't played Captain Marvel in a while. I think the last time I played Captain Marvel was for the I did a two-handed type. I did a two-handed game where I played with Spider-Man, which is why Aunt May is in here, and did like the how-to video, the how to play video. And so that was the last time I played Captain Marvel, but I don't think I've built a deck for Captain Marvel since the Hero Spotlight, which was what feels like a long time ago. So apparently I'm running with 43 cards. Because deck minimums, who cares anymore, right? Captain Marvel has some pretty good card draw, so especially with Captain Marvel, you really don't. 40 cards. I am relaxing my stance on that a little bit. Okay. So, we've got the Terrestrial Invasion. Put the Badoon ship environment and the Milano support into play. The Milano states that we can exhaust the Milano to generate a wild resource for any player. And then the Badoon ship says that charge up. It's a special action or ability that says place 1 barrage counter here. Then if there are 4 or more barrage counters, deal 2 indirect damage to each player and remove all the barrage counters. Drang says when revealed, if Drang Spear is in play, give Drang 1 face down boost card. Otherwise search the counter deck for Drain Spear. So it's out here. Then after he schemes, resolve the Badoon ship charge up ability. Terrestrial Invasion on 1B states that after resolving step 1 of the villain phase, resolve the charge up ability. This goes up by 2 per player, and we can exhaust the Milano to remove 3 threat from that scheme. So Drain comes in, he hits pretty tough. He hits pretty hard with the spear. He's also stalwart, so we cannot stun or confuse him. We have to spend a mental, physical to get rid of the card, which is not what this deck is built around. It's built around energies. So so we'll see if we can get rid of that. But Drang comes in with 14 health. And I come in with 12. Captain Marvel having 12 health is kind of crazy, right? Captain Marvel's very, very strong, and then she has a huge health pool. I guess she only has 1 defense, so like, but still. Alrighty, let's do it. We got Crisis Interdiction. We don't need that. Oh, we got Energy Absorption turn 1. Let's go. A Genius. Uh-oh, too much money. There's an Energy Channel turn 1 as well. Clear the area. And a Chance Encounter. Okay, so we will keep these. We may keep Clear the area. But I mean, like, here with the Milano is 10 damage already on Energy Channel, which is dumb. We're gonna toss these. We have the Genius. Do we want to toss Chance Encounter? I think we'll keep Chance Encounter just We're not. We're not going to keep chancing counter. We've got Turn the Tide, For Justice, Under Surveillance. Very cool. Let's roll into it. Game 2 of the MCCU. Let's go. Carol Danvers has a Shield Soldier Commander ability. Choose any player to draw a card. We're going to draw into Alpha Flight Station. Let's go, team. Let's go. Okay, so Alpha Flight Station. We can exhaust Alpha Flight Station to choose and discard a card from your hand, draw 1 card, or 2 cards if you're Carol Danvers. So we will use the Milano to play the Alpha Flight Station. We will exhaust the Alpha Flight Station to toss a Turn the Tide to draw 2 cards. We got a Strength, dang it. And a One Way or Another. Now this gets dangerous, right? No, I think we're still fine because One Way or Another, and then we have a For Justice. Where I forgot how good Captain Marvel is. It's a little dumb. Okay, let's flip up to Cap. Let's play One Way or Another. Let's go pull something with 4. Let's go find something with 4. There's a 3. There we go. Perfect. The Oppressive Armada. So Hinder 3. We can exhaust a Milano to remove 3 threat from the scheme. It's also a hazard. So we would reveal an additional encounter card every single turn. We got 2, 4. Oops. We get to draw 3 cards. We got Quake, Energy Channel, and a Photonic Blast. We're going to use a Genius for a 4 Justice to remove 4 threat here. And now we got some stuff to do. We're going to put an Energy Channel on the table. We may revisit that here in a second. It's like I could play Under Surveillance, but I think Captain Marvel's fast enough. We could just win before that happens. We could also, at this point, get rid of the Drang Spear, which is probably not a bad idea. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of the Spear. Let's use Energy Absorption to throw 3 counters on Energy Channel. And then we will drop a Quake. Quake and Captain Marvel will deal 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Setting us up for a Energy Channel to take him out next turn. Or I guess push him to stage 2. We'll stand up. Got Crisis. Photonic Blast. Government Liaison. One Way or Another. And a Photonic Blast. So we actually, I guess we could Milano for the Energy Channel, but I was like, we don't have the lightning resource. Okay. So we're going to add 2. Then we're going to resolve charge up, meaning that we're going to place a counter here. Check and see if there's 4. There's not. Drang's going to hit us for 3 plus a boost card. We're going to take the hit. We're going to take the hit so that we can start using the rechannel ability. So the rechannel states that we can spend a lightning resource and heal 1 damage from Captain Marvel. Arrow to draw a card. So we cannot use this ability unless we can heal the damage. So we're just going to take the hit. It's going to be 3 plus 2 is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then now we're going to protect the health a little bit more. But we do, it is nice to have the ability to rechannel. Encounter card is a Badoon Engineer. After Badoon Engineer engages you or activates against you, resolve the charge up. We got 2 here. Okay. So we have got Alpha Flight Station for a Photonic Blast, and we get to draw a card. It's For Justice. Let's go ahead and play One Way or Another. We get to search. Okay. We get to search. I don't think I want to play For Justice necessarily. For Justice is a lightning resource that we can used for energy channels. So I think I would rather grab something that we can take out with the Milano. So, nope, that's a 4. Here we go. So we'll pull out the spatial positioning. So we can exhaust Milano to remove 3 threat from that scheme. It's a amplify icon, which was introduced in this set. It comes in with 3. Then we get to draw 3 cards. We got Crisis, 2, 3. Let's go ahead and Milano to get rid of this. Let's do 2 Crisis to energy channel here. And we'll go ahead and proc it for 10. That's going to push. When revealed, discard the top 4 cards of the encounter deck. Each time a minion is discarded this way, put it into play. Engage with the player who is engaged with the fewest minions. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got a quick strike. So we take a damage. We have a patrol, so we cannot thwart the main scheme. Where do I put Drang? And Drang comes in with 18. Then after he activates, so now even if he attacks us, we're doing Badoon Ship. So it goes up to 18. So we're going to take a hit from Drang with Quake. Then we have to figure out what to do over here. I mean, I think Photonic Blast is going to be a 5 damage to Drang. We could also hit, like, the Kree Private is not bad. The Kree Commando could be a problem, but you can't thwart the main scheme, so we still have the ability to use the Milano's activation to remove the threat here. So I'm not super concerned about that. We are going to get hit with the Badoon Ship, which is fine. Right, we're at 6 health. So I think what we'll do is we will, for Justice, we're going to rechannel. For Justice, we heal 1 damage, we get to draw a card. Just a Quinn Carrier. I don't think we Quinn Carrier here. I think we're kind of in a rush situation. So let's go Government Liaison, Counterintelligence, and followed for a Photonic Blast. Deal 5 damage to Drang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Taking him down to 13. We get to draw a card, which is the Helmet, which does not help. Let's go ahead and attack Drang for 2. 1, 2. So down to 11. We do have another one way or another. So actually, I'm going to spin the Quinn Carrier instead of the followed, because we're going to hang on to the follow. We'll toss this. We'll stand up. Spider Woman, one way or another. Cosmic Flight. And Nick, 2, 4, 5. Let's go. We'll add 2. Resolve, charge up. Drang's going to attack. And it's after he activates is when we do Badoon Ship. So we'll defend. So Quake, 2 plus 2, or 3 plus 2 is 5. I'm going to take out Quake. Resolve, charge up. So 2 damage. 1, 2. And then we've got 4. Ew. I didn't think about that. I probably did, but... It's at 11. 1, 2, 3, 4. Encounter card is Special Delivery. You may exhaust Milano. If you do not, the villain attacks you. We're going to exhaust Milano so fast. Cool. So now we have to deal 11 damage. We have 2, 8, 10, followed one way or another could follow. Followed could, let's go Alpha Flight Station, toss a followed to draw a card into energy absorption. Big for us. Let's go one way or another to go find. We still have to kill Jan Rog, which I forgot about my own rule. Which makes this a little bit harder. Forgot about Jan Rog. That's funny. Comes in with 4. Yeah, let's pull a blockade. I forgot about my own. That's really funny. Okay, so we've got to play a little bit longer game. We have to figure out Jan Rog. We have to find him somehow. So let's go ahead and do this. If Drang does go down to 0, well, he'll just sit there at 0, I think, until we do something. We got 1, 2, 3. Let's go ahead and skilled investigator here. Let's go. So we don't actually have to deal with killing Drang right now. We need to focus more over here. Let's go with a energy absorption and a counterintelligence to play Nick. We're gonna draw 3 cards. We got chance encounter 1, 2, 3. Let's go ahead and go chance encounter on the blockade. We will also cosmic. Wait. Yeah. Chance encounter on the blockade. We'll go Captain Marvel and Nick to go here. So this is going to remove. Skilled Investigator is going to proc to draw an Agent Coulson. Chance Encounter is going to proc. Do we even have? Yeah, we have Quake. Where's Quake? There she is. Pull Quake. Let's go energy and Cosmic Flight to play Spider-Woman. After she enters play, we confuse the villain. Let's do a Cosmic Flight to rechannel. So we heal 1 and we draw a card into Turn the Tide. I should have done that first. That was dumb. Here we are. We're going to toss a Coulson and a Turn the Tide to play Quake. Quake and Spider-Woman will take out the Badoon Engineer. We're going to hang on to the mansion. We diverted that rush strategy fairly quickly. we're gonna scheme out here. We could leave the Badoon Engineer out. No, that's fine. Got mansion, chance encounter, clear the area, turn the tide, followed, and deck. We'll be able to flip down next turn because Drang is confused. So that will give us some time. I didn't want to flip down this time because we got Nick coming up. So 2, 4, 5. So we're going to place 2. Resolve the Badoon ship charge up ability. After resolving step 1, we can exhaust Milano to remove 3 threat from this game, or deal 3 damage to a minion. I don't think I ever realized that that was an option. It shows how much I read cards. I'm trying to get better at that. We got one more here. Badoon ships up to 3. Drang is going to activate. We'll block with Nick. We actually may lose here. No, we're not. Drang's going to hit us for 3 plus 5. There goes Shadows. That could have brought us Young Rog. We're going to resolve charge up. So we'll deal 2. It's going to be 1, 1. Got 2. We'll block here. And then we will block with the Kree Private. Hull Breach. Exhaust Milano. Spend 2 mental resources. Or deal 3 damage. We're not dealing 3 damage because we lose. We'll spend the 2 mental resources. Then we've got Cannonade. Comes in with 4. We can exhaust Milano to remove 3 threat from this game. Sweet. Okay. That's the Amplify token. Is there an ally card for Spectrum? There's not. Spectrum was, I think Spectrum, who is in this movie, Doctor Strange. I'm trying to think of the other. Those are the 2 that come to my mind that don't have ally cards but do have hero cards. Spectrum, Doctor Strange. I think there's one more, but I can't remember who it is right now. Let's go followed to heal 1 and draw into a strength. Does not help. We'll go Milano to take this down to 1. This is not a thwart. This is just an action. It's kind of fun, I guess, actually trying to stall a villain that is actually trying to get you to hurry up with his ship. Nice. We will flip down. We'll exhaust Alpha Flight to go turn the tide to draw 2 cards. Cosmic Flight and Counterintelligence. We're going to go ahead and throw Counterintelligence on the table. So when any amount of threat would be placed on the main scheme, discard Counterintelligence, prevent 3 of that. We'll throw Chance Encounter onto Cannonade, and we'll toss a Cosmic Flight. Actually, no, wait, hold on. We get to draw a card. So, because of Commander ability, draw into a Crisis. Okay. So, we're going to go Counterintelligence here. And we're going to go Chance Encounter and Crisis to play Cosmic Flight. I'll stand up. We got 6 cards. Energy Absorption, one way or another. Cap's Helmet. Energy. Crisis. Energy Channel. Okay, so we got an Energy Channel ready. We can kill Drang whenever we want to, pretty much. But we're waiting. We're going to throw 2 here. 1 charge on the Badoon ship. Drang is going to scheme, but he's confused. And we've got 2 coming in. So we're at 5. Our encounter card is an Assault, which gains Surge. An Assault, which gains Surge. Into a Kree Commando. That's actually not good for us, because we need to thwart this soon. I guess we have Counterintelligence we can proc. But here we are. Okay, let's Commander to draw into Chance Encounter. I think Chance Encounter right now could be pretty good to help us draw into Nick. Nick is going to help us out We have to probably heal this turn. Milano probably needs to go here. We could one way or another and just, YOLO it, but let's do a Crisis Interdiction is not bad. Actually, it is because we have Patrol, so we can't do that. So let's discard this. Exhaust Alpha Flight to draw 2. We got Turn the Tide and another Turn the Tide. So we can actually... Okay, we need to figure out how to get rid of this. Because if we can get rid of that, then Turn the Tides can kill a Kree Commando. I just don't know how to get rid of it. Milano could get rid of it. But then we're in trouble here. Well, we have counterintelligence. We've got it. I think... Do we heal here? I feel like if we don't heal, we're in more trouble. We're at 2 health. I feel like we have to heal. If we heal, then do we have a way to take care of Cannonade? We don't. We do not have a way to get rid of Cannonade. We probably should have hung on to Crisis Interdiction, but here we are. We could one way or another and absolutely YOLO it. That's also an option. Okay, so if we do not heal, we can Milano Cannonade. And then Thwart. That will allow us to go get Nick. That will allow us to deal 6 here. I think that's probably the right call. It's a little bit riskier. We can load up the energy channel. Actually, I mean, heck, we could use energy channel here to kill the second Kree Commando. And we have these cards to bring out Nick. Let's do that. Let's do that. I think that's the right call. Because we need to kill these minions. If we are going to survive long enough to see Yang-Rog, we need to survive long enough to see Yang-Rog. Chance Encounter could also bring Spider-Woman, which could confuse Drang, which could help us. Let's see what happens. Okay, we're gonna flip up. We also have the rechannel ability. Okay. We're gonna go Chance Encounter on Cannonade. Let's go Milano to remove 3 threat. And then we will Thwart 2 here. We will trigger Chance Encounter, which I think is Nick. Spider-Woman is good. Spider-Woman is really good here. Allows us to confuse the villain. And has the same stats. I think Spider-Woman is the right call. We could draw into more cards. No, we're going to do that. I'm going to pull Spider-Woman. She's also a little bit cheaper. So that's their 2 chance encounters, kills a Kree Commando. We're going to play an energy channel. We're going to energy absorption and then proc it for the Kree Commando. We've got these 2, or energy and the helmet. Yeah. For Spider-Woman. We confused the villain. The other reason that Nick may have been better is we could have probably rechanneled and healed a little bit. But, I mean, Spider-Woman's going to take 2 here. We have a one way or another. Oh, Skilled Investigator procs, which is a Coulson. No, I can't play one way or another right now. There's no way that's going to happen. Okay, so we got an attack here. We got the Kree coming in hot, which is not good, but it is. We have a prevent. We can prevent 3 damage when you take any damage. It is the defense traded, so that means that they have ruled that you have to be attacked. When Captain Marvel would take damage, discard flight. But since it is in the parentheses of defense, you have to play it when you're defending. Or when you're attacked. It can't be like the indirect damage here. Which also could be an issue, but we're going to add 2. Indirect damage will not kill us this turn. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. Here we are. Okay. Let's toss Coulson. We'll stand up. One way or another. Cosmic Flight. Energy channel 1, 2, 3, 4. One way or another. Jeez. Alrighty. We're going to add 2 here. We're going to charge. Drang's going to attack. Spider-Woman's going to block. Got 3 plus 1. It's going to kill Spider-Woman, and then we're going to charge again. We got the Kree Private hitting us for 1. I think I have to take that damage. Because a Milano plus a basic attack can kill the Kree Private. So we're going to take the damage and hopefully not lose. Master plan, we're going to discard until we get a side scheme. Oops. 3. The Psychic Magnetron comes in with 3, 4, and a hazard. Or not a, yeah, a hazard. Awesome. Okay. So we have to take care of that. We're going to Alpha Flight Station a one way or another to... Actually, before we do that, we may... I'm thinking we may Alpha Flight Station when we roll down. No, we're going to Alpha Flight Station up here. Into an energy absorption. Kind of helps, maybe. Milano is going to take 3. Ooh. Or Milano could kill the Kree Private. I'm going to take 3 here. I'm going to go energy channel. Cosmic. To place 3 there. Toss one way or another for a Cosmic Flight. We will thwart 2 here. Oh, we're going to take a lot of damage. We're not going to thwart 2 there. We're not going to thwart 2 there. We're going to flip down. We're going to heal 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or else this indirect is going to kill us. All right. I guess we'll draw a card with our ability, which is a genius. We'll hang on to that. Stand up. Got 4 justice. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to add 2 threat. Charge up. 2 damage. 1, 2. Drang is confused. Got 1 here. Takes us up to 5. We got 2 encounter cards. Hopefully we can grab Jan Rog. Surge. Place 1 threat on the main scheme. Uh-oh. Kree Lieutenant. Guard and Stalwart. And Family Emergency. We can exhaust Family Emergency to remove this from the game. Or we're stunned. And we can discard the obligation. Also, this is a Guard Stalwart minion, which is not good. Or we are stunned. I think we're gonna exhaust here. We're at 3 health. Remove that from the game. Young Rog is at the bottom of this deck somehow, somewhere. Okay. Now it is our turn. Let's go draw a card into a chance encounter. That's pretty good for us. Chance encounter can pull someone. Not quite sure who, but it can pull someone. Probably Nick. Could also be Spider-Woman again. I mean, confusing Drang is giving us the ability to roll down every other turn. Spider-Woman's pretty good. I think I'd rather have the confuse than the card advantage. Okay, so let's go government liaison for Alpha Flight to draw clear the area and a crisis. Okay. Okay. We're gonna flip up to Captain Marvel. The options here, we can go crisis interdiction to remove 2 and 2, and then we can clear the area to draw a card, and then chance encounter and all that good stuff. I think that's the right call. Drawing into crisis interdiction, my initial plan was to play 4 justice to just remove 4, but I think this is a little bit better all around. So let's do chance encounter here. Let's do genius for a crisis interdiction. Remove 2 threat from a scheme if you have the aerial trait, which we do. Remove 2 threat from a different scheme. We don't have patrol out here, so we can do that. We will use counterintelligence for a clear the area. Clear this. We're going to go find Spider-Woman. And we will use Skilled Investigator to draw a card, which is a Quinn carrier, which is interesting, I think. It's not, though. We're going to go 3. We're going to hang on to the Photonic for a Spider-Woman. Confuse the villain. We will Milano to deal 3 damage to a minion, which will be the Kree Private. And then Spider-Woman will take out the Kree Private. We're going to hang on to the Photonic Blast because that can kill the Kree Lieutenant next turn. Yeah. Or I need to rechannel at some point. Okay. We'll stand up. Got another Photonic Blast. Another Photonic Blast. A followed. And a Under Surveillance. Under Surveillance will be nice here. We do deck out so we get a card. Hopefully it's Jan Rog. Hopefully it's Jan Rog. Which is kind of thematic, right? Isn't it? I don't remember in this movie too much because it's been a while. But isn't it kind of not understood that Jan Rog is the main villain for a while? Or am I thinking of some other different movie? Which kind of makes sense. I mean, we're fighting Drang when really the real enemy is Jan Rog. We're going to place 2 up there. Drang is going to attack. Oh, we'll charge up. Drang is going to attack. Spider-Woman will defend. There's going to be 3. Resolve the Badoon ship's charge up ability. Boom. Spider-Woman dies. Then we resolve Badoon ship charge up ability. And we got a 1 attack here. We'll take it. We got 2 encounter cards. First one is Kree Commando Patrol. We cannot thwart the main scheme. And then a Kree Private with Quick Strike. Take 1 damage. Down to 1. Where is Yang Rog? Have I missed? He's not in here, right? That'd be hilarious. I just missed him. Okay. Here we are. Let's energy channel to hit the Kree Commando. Let's use a followed to rechannel. Get to draw and to turn the tide. Photonic Blast and Turn the Tide will play Under Surveillance on the main. We're at 2. We're gonna have to heal. We're gonna have to heal here. The Milano is gonna take 3. Let's flip down to Carol. Commander draws us a card into Mansion. Okay. Flight Station is going to use a Photonic Blast to draw into a Crisis Interdiction and a 4 Justice. Not enough to play the Mansion, sadly. We'll heal 4/4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to be placing 3 threat, which I guess we can proc counter intelligence here. It would have been nice if we could have dropped Mansion, but we cannot. We're going to hang on to the Photonic Blast and toss the rest. Stand up. We got Quake. Counterintelligence. We'll definitely proc counter then. Well, we may. And energy. So 2, 4, 5. The helmet. We're going to place 2. Banoon ship is going to go off, which will deal 2. 1, 2. Drang is confused. We got 2. We'll use counterintelligence here. +1. And we've got an encounter card, which is a Kree Lieutenant, Guard and Stalwart. We are getting very, very thin on this deck. We should see Young Rock very, very soon. Okay. We do have to kill these guard minions as well, because we can't just let them hang out, because we do still have to reduce Drang to 0. Let's draw a card into Genius. Let's Alpha Flight here, Helmet for 2 cards, which is Turn the Tide and Clear the Area. Okay. We're at 4 health. We need to, at some point. Okay. So we're going to put Quake into play, because we at least need a blocker. So Quake and Milano could kill the Kree Private. If we go Genius for counterintelligence. We also have the Cosmic Flights that if we do get hit, we can proc the 2 Cosmic Flights and prevent 6 damage. So there is that kind of clear or panic button hit. We have a Photonic Blast for 5 damage to the Kree Lieutenant. Yeah, okay. I think we're going to heal here. Or, we're going to heal because healing is 4. Killing the Kree Lieutenant this turn is 1. Healing 1 because it's going to attack us for 1. So we're going to heal for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take us up to 8. Gives us a little bit more flexibility. We're going to flip up to Captain Marvel. We're going to turn the tide to rechannel. We heal 1 and we draw into a Coulson, which we don't really need Coulson right now. So we will Milano and Quake to kill the Private. We will we're going to hang on to Coulson. I think I'd rather hang on to Coulson than like a Clear the Area. So we're going to go Energy and Photonic Blast, or Energy and Coulson. I'm sorry. Energy and Clear the Area to play Photonic Blast. We're going to hang on to Clear the Area because whatever we draw, we could play Clear the Area. Okay. To deal 5 damage to this Kree Lieutenant. 2, 4, 5. We get to draw a card into a chance encounter. We'll go ahead and clear the area here. We'll stand up. Chance encounter. Nick. Clear the area. 4 justice. Energy absorption. I love seeing energy absorption and Nick in the same hand. I'm going to go 2. Charge. Drang's going to hit us for 3 plus a boost. We're going to block. +1. There goes Quake. And we're going to charge. And we got 2. Our encounter card is Young Rock's Treason. Discard each lightning resource in your hand. You discard no cards. That is not good. That's not good at all. Okay, cool, 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 cool. That's fine. I'm doing fine. How are you? Yeah, that's cool. Oh, bummer. Alrighty. So, we're gonna attack and kill this Kree lieutenant. Kills the guard. Let's go flight station for clear the area to draw into a crisis. We will use crisis to rechannel to draw into turn the tide. Let's go Milano. Yeah, we'll go Milano to... This is 6 out of 12, so we're going to deal the 3 damage here. We're going to toss turn the tide, and we'll stand up. One way or another, energy channel, Quinn, followed 2, 4, 5. We're going to add 2 here. Charge up. Drang is going to hit us for 3. We will take it. 3 plus 0. We're going to proc one of these cosmic flights and prevent 3. And we got 1 damage here. Encounter card is Under Fire. Surge. Reveal the top card of the encounter deck. At this point, I'm just hoping it's Young Rog. It is Young Rog. Let's go. And an advance. Oh, so this actually charged up last time. So we're going to take 2. 1, 2. The advance is going to trigger, so it's going to be 3 plus 1. We'll counter intelligence to only place 1. And there's Young Rog. Now we have to just survive and kill him. This is 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 out of 12. Okay. Well, it's here. That's fine. Let's follow to heal 1 and draw a card into chance encounter. Alpha Flight Station to toss one way or another, to draw a card into one way or another. There's only 1 card in the encounter deck, so I'm not going to use one way or another on that. This is scary. So we could do 4 for a Nick. Nick comes in. We could do 4 damage here to clear. Or, yeah. We do 4 damage there. Then we could thwart for 7 off the main and just figure out Young Rogs. We're at 6 health. We're probably fine. Okay. Let's do this. Nick's going to come in. We're going to deal the 4 damage to the Kree Lieutenant. Usually I don't do that, but we're in a situation where we need to not lose the game. We're going to exhaust Milano for 3. Nick is going to go 2, and Cap is going to do 2. Nick can take a hit from Drang. Yang is going to hit us for 3, which we could use Cosmic Flight. But here we are. Okay. Stand up. Got Government Liaison. Energy Absorption. Crisis. One way or another. If I had the... yeah. Yeah. Captain Marvel has the damage. We just need to draw into it. That's going to deck us out. It's going to place an acceleration token before we place threat, which is a little unfortunate, but here we are. Young Rog was, what, the second to last encounter card? Funny. Oh my gosh. Okay. And we've got another one way or another. Well, actually, one way or another's are not bad now. because we have a brand new deck. So we're going to place 2 threats. We're going to charge. Drang is going to attack us for 3. We'll block with Nick plus 0. We got 3 coming in from Young Rog. 1, 2, 3. We're actually going to use Cosmic Flight. We're going to prevent that because the Badoon ship may kill us, actually. We got Kree Manipulated. Place 1 threat on the main, and then this surges. Into Under Fire, Surge, reveal the top card of the encounter deck. Bombardment. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, you do charge up. You can remove 3 threat with a Milano activation. We got Drang's Spear, so he's stalwart. And then we've got Power Siphon. We can exhaust Milano, spend 2 lightning resources, or discard 1 card at random from the first player's hand. Let's do 1 card at random. Where'd I put my dice? Here it is. Reroll a 6. 1, 2. Energy. Ah, dang. I was like, there's a 20% chance. We're probably fine. We did not actually need that, but here we are. Okay. Let's do... Alpha Flight Station, one way or another, to pull a Turn the Tide. After your hero thwarts and remove all the threats. We actually have to thwart that. We don't have aerial anymore, which is a little sad. But let's go one way or another in Government Liaison for Crisis to remove 2. Then we will thwart 2 here to get rid of Bombardment. We will play Turn the Tide to deal 3 damage to Young Rog. We're at 6 health. Oh, Skilled Investigator is going to pull us an Avengers Mansion, which does not help. Okay, so I think we're in more danger here than I want to be. Under Surveillance puts us at 12. We're at 5 right now. We would draw 5 plus a boost, which could lose us the game. The Milano can kill Yanrog. And then we're sitting at a 4 attack, which probably kills us as well, because we have 1 defense. If we draw a 3 boost, then we're in trouble. The Milano can kill Yanrog. The Milano can take this down to 2. If the Milano takes this down to 2, then we are 10 away. We're looking at 5 plus a boost, which should be safe. We should be safe there. So we'll Milano to remove 3. We're going to flip down. We're going to draw into Cosmic Flight. We will toss Avengers Mansion and we'll stand up. I'm going to hang on to the Cosmic Flight. We got Strength, Photonic Blast, Spider Woman, 2, 4, Crisis, Genius. We're going to add 3. I forgot that we're adding 3 actually. Same math though. Drang is going to scheme for 3 plus, if this activation is an attack, it is not. So it's going to be 3. So 2, 4, charge up. 1, 2, we take the indirect. And we got 2. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 from this activation. Of course! Of course it is! Oh, that's a frustrating loss. The thing is that if we drew Young Rog any sooner, we would have been absolutely fine. That's annoying. That's too bad. I mean, like we probably had lethal in this hand, right? Because we can just base attack there, and we need to deal 11. I mean, like, Ah, that's what we would call an annoying loss, especially right there at the end after a long game. It was much longer of a game than I was hoping for. I think I would have made a couple of different. The villain is always hidden until the end, right? Oh my gosh, that was something. Okay, so we got. I think I would have played a little bit differently at the beginning if I remembered my own rule. I would not have let the first scheme pop because like that was more. I was more in the rush mindset at that point where it's like, okay, if I let that first scheme pop, then we can easily win and we can easily deal the damage. But I should have focused on keeping that so that a surprise advance like this would not have lost us the game. We would have just lost the main, and we would have been much more okay. But here we are. We get to play more Marvel Champions. Let's go. And if we see Yang Rog at the beginning, then it's just way easier of a game. I would probably find another way to bring out Yang Rog as well. Like what? Like a. How can we do that? I ordered something from the UK last week. It says it was just delivered. My mind is blown, especially considering what it is. Oh, nice. That's awesome. That's exciting. It's exciting. What are the other ways to pull Yang Rog? Would it be? I mean, like outside of aggression. If I want to keep justice, which I kind of want to keep justice, just because I'm. Like we have looking for trouble in aggression. We could just pull hazard icons and not take care of them and just resolve multiple encounter cards. Like just play a long game and set up, and then be ready to take two encounter cards every turn and just see them twice as fast. Shadows we drew as a boost, but that would also pull them out. Reshuffle shadows too. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Shadows gets the same text that if it gets discarded, it gets shuffled back in. I'm good with that. That also adds some complexity to it as well because then we can just see shadows forever and ever and ever. That would lead to it always being the last card. No, if the deck is empty, the deck empties, you immediately reshuffle. Cool. Alrighty, we got this. We got this. Let's go back up to 12. The villain is at 14. Hey. Badoon Ship and Milano is in play. This comes in with 2. We can exhaust Milano to remove. Let's see what we got. We got 2, 4, 6. Drang's going down. We got clear the area. Good first pull right there. Got one way or another. Under surveillance. Turn the tide. Photonic blast. I don't think we need photonic blast. I don't think. Well, we could. I mean, we could play turn the tide, right, and just deal damage, but there's really no reason to do that. I think one way or another, clear the area and under surveillance are all playable turn 1. And we drop. Well, I guess technically government liaison is as well. I would just rather mulligan government liaison to help get a different generator onto the table because government liaison hits 3 cards. Give shadows a boost ability reveal. Oh, yeah, there you go. Okay, yeah, definitely. Yeah, let's definitely do that. I like that a lot more. Give shadows a boost ability to reveal the card. I like that. Cool. Good call, Darcy. We're gonna mulligan these 3. into Cosmic Flight, Chance Encounter, Crisis Interdiction. Okay. We're going to draw a card into Spider-Woman. Okay. Let's go ahead and flip up to Captain Marvel. We'll play one way or another to go grab Neil. Here we go. Just a 3 threat that can be removed with the Milano. Got 2, 3. We get to draw 3 cards. We got Genius, nice. 4 Justice, and another one way or another. Does not help us. Milano will go ahead and take this out. We'll hang on to one way or another. Can we get rid of... We cannot get rid... Okay, actually, instead, let's see if we can not do that. Let's see if we can use the Milano for its wild resource to get rid of this spear. So... yeah, Milano, Spider-Woman, and clear the area. No, and one way or another. We're going to toss it one way or another to get rid of Drang Spear. We will do a Genius for a 4 Justice to get rid of this. We will play Crisis Interdiction to play Clear the Area. To draw a card, which is Energy. Oh wait, Chance Encounter on that, sorry. Chance Encounter procs. So we'll go get Spider-Woman. Yeah. Yeah. And we'll use Energy and Cosmic Flight to play Spider-Woman, which will confuse the villain. And we'll Spider-Woman to hit Drang for 2. And Captain Marvel will hit Drang for 2. That's my health. I don't want to take down my health. I'm at 12, villains at 10. Perfect. We're going to hang on to Under Surveillance just because I want to drop that at some point. We'll stand up. We got Coulson, followed. Energy Absorption, let's go. And clear the area. So we got 2 here. Drang is going to attack. Hold on, let me slow down a little bit. I'm sorry. 2 here. Charge up. Drang's going to attack for 3 plus a boost. I think we will do the same thing where we'll take this hit so that we can start using our rechannel ability. So it's going to be 3 plus resolve the Badoon Ship's charge up ability. So 2. And then we will take 3. 1, 2, 3. So we're down to actually 9. I gave myself too much health back. And then our encounter card is a Spatial Positioning. Exhaust Milano to remove 3 threat from that scheme. Perfect. Sweet. Let's go with... let's followed to heal, draw into a energy channel. There we go. Okay, let's drop energy channel on the table. We will Energy Absorption to play Coulson. Search our deck and discard pile for a prep card. Our prep card that we want to get is going to be Counterintelligence. Mainly because we have 2 of them. We can use that as a resource. So I can play Under Surveillance here. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to use Counterintelligence and clear the area to play Under Surveillance onto the main. Oops. Will Milano to take care of spatial positioning to get that out of there. Coulson will take care of the main. And then I will swing for 2, taking Drang down to 8. Stand up. Quinn Carrier. Chance Encounter. Energy absorption. Oh, Quinn Carrier energy absorption. Let's go. Followed. And strength. Oof. Overcosted as heck. Let's go 2 here. We'll charge up. Drang will attack for 3 plus a boost. Spider-Woman will go ahead and defend. There goes the assault. That's nice to see gone. Then our encounter card is going to be Kree Manipulation. Place 1 threat on the main. And then it surges. Surges into Hull Breach. Spend 2 mental resources. Deal 3 damage to the first player. Or exhaust the Milano. We will just exhaust the Milano here. We don't need it. Okay. Let's do followed for a rechannel. So we will heal 1 and draw into Alpha Flight Station. That's pretty nice. We'll go Strength and Chance Encounter to drop a Quinn Carrier. Quinn Carrier will exhaust to play Alpha Flight Station. We're not going to use Alpha Flight Station this turn, but I do like to have it on the table. And then we will use a energy absorption to throw 3 onto energy channel. Let's go ahead and thwart 2, 4 to take this down. And we're going to flip down. We'll Commander to draw into Nick. We're going to hang on to Nick. Okay. Stand up. Captain Marvel is fun. Turn the Tide. Photonic Blast 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're Skilled Investigator. Nice. Let's go. Next turn is going to be crazy. We got 2. Badoon Ship. We deal 2 to us. Drang is confused. Then we've got a Oppressive Armada. This comes in with 4. We can exhaust the Milano to remove. Remove 3. Okay. My turn. Carol is going to Commander to allow us to draw a card, which is a Cosmic Flight. We are going to then go Turn the Tide for an Alpha Flight Station to draw into Crisis, Interdiction, and a 4 Justice. We will flip up to hero form. So Captain Marvel is in hero form now. Let's do a let's go Skilled Investigator onto the table. Milano will take this down to 1. We got Crisis. We'll use Crisis to rechannel into a Chance Encounter. We're going to drop Chance Encounter on Oppressive Armada. Oh, we also have a one way or another. That'd be crazy, right? Would that be insane? It'd be kind of fun. Yeah, definitely. Let's go one way or another. Why not? We're going to pull... Also, let's count how many we got. We got 1, 2, 3 left. Okay, we're going to take... I'm going to take Blockade. One way or another is fun. 1, 2, 3. Blockade comes in with 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sweet. Okay, now let's do a helmet. Crisis. Photonic Blast. Nah. And a Cosmic Flight to play Nick. We're going to draw 3 cards. Got Quake, energy channel, and a mansion. Ooh. Ah. I like mansion here. Let's go Quinn Carrier, energy channel, Quake, turn the tide to play mansion. We will have. So if we go mansion right now, Nick doesn't get shuffled back in. I'm thinking we don't mansion here. I'm thinking that we clean up with what we got so that we can. Nick's not going to get shuffled in anyways. Hey, thank you for the follow. Hope you're doing fantastic. Okay, so we could load up energy channel. We could play a For Justice with the card draw that we get from mansion. Is that going to be a double by any chance? Energy absorption, strength, energy, genius. It's an energy absorption. That last card? No, it's not. Never mind. We've seen both of them. So it's not a. Oh, we also have skilled investigator for a card draw too. Yeah, okay, sweet. Let's do Coulson and Fury. To take out blockade. Coulson dies. Nick takes a damage. Skilled investigator procs to draw us into a photonic blast. We shuffle an encounter card. We got an engine revving here. I could leave Oppressive Armada out there and take 2 encounter cards. Well, it'd be 3 encounter cards, which is probably not what we want to be doing. We're at 10 health. That's not the end of the world. I think we could probably do that. Let's go ahead and mansion to draw into Spider-Woman. Oh, sweet. We'll toss everything for Spider-Woman. We'll confuse Drang. I don't want to take the extra encounter card. Etsy is a dangerous place and not something I thought I'd ever say. Oh my gosh, yes, Etsy is crazy. Etsy is crazy. Also, I'm excited for Friday with Arkham, because I got my action dial trackers in. So I'm excited for those. Also, agenda and act by the same token. Okay, let's have Spider-Woman go ahead and take this for Oppressive Armada. Chance Encounter is going to proc. Sweet. I love new upgrades, right? So we get to go grab a ally. It could be Quake. We'll take Quake and then we'll discard Quake to charge up our energy channel more. You make me want to buy it all. You definitely should. You should definitely buy it all. Cap will go ahead and just hit Drang for 2. But our bank accounts look different. I don't know if that's the case. Let's stand up. We got energy absorption. Chance encounter. Let's go. Turn the tide. Give me a give me a one way or another. Another turn the tide. How insane. Okay. So we're gonna add 2. We're gonna charge. Drang is gonna attack. We will block with Nick. Plus a 0. Honestly, I did just buy a bunch of stuff. Nice. Are you posting pictures in the Discord? And we got 2 cards coming in at us. Got the Assault. So Drang's attacking for 3. We're going to block with Spider-Woman here. +1. There goes Spider-Woman. And the Psyche Magnetron. Place 1 additional threat here. So that comes in with 4. So we have 1 more side scheme in this deck. Just to kind of, for those of us keeping track of our one way or another options. But we do have a heckin' good time here. We just don't have any way to get rid of the threat yet. Okay. Let's do Mansion to draw a card. Cosmic Flight. We're going to Cosmic Flight rechannel. We're going to heal 1 and draw into Photonic Blast. We are going to toss Photonic Blast for Alpha Flight to draw into one way or another. Does not help. It's scary. It's very tempting. It's very, very tempting. Because I can kill the other one. I can kill the other one. I'll post pics of what I got today. Okay, sweet. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited to see. Okay, so one way or another pulls out something that I can kill with the Milano. If I can kill it with the Milano, then we can start triggering Skilled Investigators, Turn the Tides, Chance Encounters. Chance Encounters then brings out Nick, which is, yeah, we're going to do it. One way or another. To go find Cannonade. Comes in with 4. Exhaust Milano to remove 3 threat from this scheme. It has an Amplify icon. So we've got that to deal with. 2. And 4. We get to draw 3 cards. We got Marvel's Helmet. Another energy absorption. Jeez. And an energy. Oh my gosh, team. We're doing something. Let's go Chance Encounter here on Cannonade. We're going to use the Milano to take this down to 1. Cap is going to go ahead and thwart. Chance Encounter is going to proc. We're going to go find Nick Fury, who's in my discard pile now that I remember. So Nick is going to come and hang out with me. This is gone. We are going to play Turn the Tide. We're going to play Turn the Tide, and that's going to push Drang to stage 3. Discard the top 4 cards of the encounter deck. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we've got 2 quick strikes coming in. So 1, 2. And he goes up to, what is that, 18? I'll get that freaking villain stand at some point. It's nice. It's very nice. Okay. Skilled Investigator is going to trigger to draw into Crisis Interdiction, which is not that great for us. But we're going to go Energy Absorption and a Quinn Carrier to play Nick Fury. When Nick Fury enters play, we will draw 3 cards. Got Followed, Turn the Tide, Clear the Area. Now we're freaking talking. Let's go. This is a cool turn. We still haven't killed Jan Rog, so there is that. Nick is going to go ahead and thwart 2 here. We will toss a Crisis Interdiction to play Followed onto the Psyche. And then we will use Captain Marvel's Helmet to play Clear the Area to remove 2. Followed will proc, which will deal 4 damage to Drang. 1, 2, 3, 4. We get to draw a card. Wait, no, we don't. Why do I think we drew a card? Oh, Clear the Area. Yeah, we do. Draw a card into Clear the Area. We're gonna Turn the Tide to hit Drang for 3. 1, 2, 3. Take him down to 11. We're going to use Photonic Blast to kill one of these privates, and we get to draw a card into a Followed. That would have been nice. That would have been nice to have hung on to. We will spin this Followed to charge Energy Channel up to its max. We'll go ahead and use Energy Channel to take Drang down to 1. And maybe the last thing I do if T-Snow finds out how much it is. Worth it. Worth it. Definitely worth it. We've got... We're going to toss clear the area. So if you have just joined or if you're just hanging out, we're not going for the win. We have to kill Jan Rog. Hey, Zibby, wanted to stop by and say hello. You were the person who got me into chat. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. That's awesome to hear. Thank you. I usually work while you're streaming, but on lunch right now. I was glad I could catch you on some of the stream. Well, thank you so very much for joining. I'm so happy. Glad you got into the game. Hopefully you're having a blast with it. Thanks for hanging out. Don't watch him play anything else or he'll buy it all. Okay, we're going to stand up. We got a government liaison, Agent Coulson, chance encounter, and a one way or another. We will not play one way or another or chance encounter because we have no more side schemes in that deck. Okay, let's add 2. So we're at 6 out of 12. Charge up. Did we flip Drang that turn? We did. No. Yeah, we did. Holy cow. Dang. Okay. So Nick will block a 3+2 and Shadows gets revealed. Shadow gets revealed. That's what we were saying. I started a couple of months ago and only missing like 5 hero packs now. That's awesome. What's your favorite hero so far? Also, this is an additional rule. So this is a +2 and we added the boost effect that Shadow gets revealed. So if we, this is from the Marvel Champions Cinematic Universe rulings because we need to kill Jan Rog. We are going to reveal, and then we also have the fact that we will... Wait, hold on. Where's Jan Rog? Wait a second. Oh, there he is. So he comes in, and then we are also going to pull our side scheme. This is not the rule. These are not the rules of the game. Do not follow this if you are trying to learn the rules. This is not how you play the game. This is special for this scenario. You're poor like me. I feel like your favorite hero is whoever you play. I love that. That's a great answer. What a great answer. Nice. That's fun. Okay. So the psyche manipulation comes in with 2, 4, plus a hazard. That's not good. Okay. Nick is Dunzo. After he place 1 threat on the psyche. So we go, and we're taking 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 2 cards. The first one is a power siphon. We can exhaust the Milano, spend 2 lightning resources, or discard 1 card from our hand. We'll spend 2 lightning resources. And we've got a Kree Lieutenant, Guard, and Stalwart. If we had only done 1 more damage, we wouldn't have to worry about the Guard. Beast Snow started last February and owned all 3 of the LCGs plus sleeves, storage dividers. By the same token, it's an addiction. Nice. I guess not nice, but kind of nice. Mansion is going to use for one way or another. We don't need that, so we can use the one way or another to pay for stuff. Actually, we're going to use a one way or another for an alpha flight. Draw into an energy channel. That's what we needed right there. I guess we didn't need it, but it is very nice to have. Okay, so we have a couple of options here. If we didn't have this extra threat here, I would have dropped Coulson, Captain Marvel to take care of the Psyche, and then we could have done all of our shenanigans and stuff. Drawing into Energy Channel means that we could go Chance Encounter Milano, Quinn Carrier, Energy Channel to kill Jan Rog, get him out of there. And then we have this situation going on, which I think I'm okay with, honestly. I think we flip down. I think we take a loss. We lose the main scheme because once we lose the main scheme, we have the ability to use the Milano for damage. And I'd much rather do that. I'd much rather do that. Okay, cool. Sweet. And we then do have the potential of dropping Coulson. Okay, so let's go Chance Encounter, Milano, Quinn to go 3 on Energy Channel. We'll proc Energy Channel to kill Jan Rog. So the first of our winning conditions has been achieved. We've killed Jan Rog. Now we have to kill Drang. Yes, it's an addiction. I'm more of a Marvel guy, so the other LCGs don't interest you as much. Marvel's, and it's so good. Marvel is just so freaking good. I got into these games through Lord of the Rings, but your favorite movie trilogy ever, then went to Champions because it looked fun, and then the first 2 I gave Arkham a shot, and now I have no money to do anything. Nice. We'll go ahead and swing for 2 on the Kree Lieutenant here. We will flip down. We'll use Commander to draw into Counterintelligence. We're going to toss these 3 for a Coulson. We get to go find a... We're going to just take Counterintelligence. It does not matter. Coulson is going to thwart off of Psyche Magnetron. We're going to stand up. We got Strength, Crisis, Genius. We are going to have hung on to Counterintelligence instead of just discarding it at the end of the turn because I don't want to deal with 3 encounter cards. But we can draw cards until the sun goes down, starting next, because I think we may be able to finish it off this turn. Okay, so we're gonna place 2. This is gonna pop. Oh no, it's not. I'm sorry. It's when we get to 4. Then we got 1, so we're up to 9. Oh, it doesn't go. For some reason, I thought it went. Oh well. Okay. So 2, then 1. We're at 2, 4, 6. We're at 6. We went to 8, 9, 11. We're at 11. We're at 11 or 12. That time where you think that you... Or that one time where you wish you had not played under surveillance. We got 2 encounter cards. The first one being Badoon Engineer. That's going to hit us for 2 indirect damage. I'm going to go 1 on Coulson and 1 on Cap. And then we've got Kree Coat Armor. Attach to the enemy with the highest attack. Reduce the amount of damage that character takes from each attack by 1. Be Drang. Okay, so we have to figure out how to deal damage to kill this Kree Lieutenant. Let's draw a card. Cosmic Flight. That's going to deal us an encounter card using our Commander ability. I think your next deep dive will be Dice Throne. Also one Hoplomachus Victorum. Been interested in Aeon's End for a while. Aeon's End is so good. So Aeon's End is my wife and I just finished the Legacy. So we just played through Aeon's End Legacy. So good. You also play Marvel Legendary. I had to spend a... Marvel Legendary is good. I played Marvel Legendary for a while in college. Let's go Mansion to draw a card. I want damage. Give me damage. Okay, actually, Chance Encounter. Chance Encounter is damage because we can grab Nick. Flight Station. We're going to toss a Cosmic Flight to draw into an Energy Absorption and a Turn the Tide. That's also a lot of damage. So here we are. Okay. Now we will... We're at 4. I think I can win. Right? We got 4 Justice, which clears here. Then we get Nick. Nick comes in, deals 4. Coulson deals 5. Yeah, we got it. So I don't need to heal here. So let's flip up to Cap. We're going to go Chance Encounter on the Psyche Magnetron. We're going to use a Genius to play a 4 Justice to remove here. Boom. We're going to go find Nick. Then our response is going to be here for Skilled Investigator to draw a card, which is Quake. We will play Turn the Tide to deal 3 damage here. It's up to 5. We will go Quake and Energy Absorption to play Nick, which will deal 4 damage to Drang. And then Nick will kill the Kree. Actually, we don't even have to kill the Kree Lieutenant. We can just deal the damage to Drang. I'm over here like, okay, now we have to clean up. Captain Marvel's playing cleanup now. But nope, there you go. Okay, yeah, so Nick comes in, deals 4 damage, gets past the guard, all of that good stuff. There you go. There's game 2. Wow, that was a crazy first game with Cap, and then both of their games were just crazy on their first playthrough. That was exciting. But yeah, so kind of going forward, what the idea is that we'll be doing these on off weeks and then doing the hero spotlights on the other week. And so next week we're going to be doing another hero spotlight, but I posted the video on Sunday, yesterday, talking about how I wanted to spend a little bit more time with the hero spotlights, get a little bit more well-rounded idea of what heroes do, especially for some of the newer heroes. A lot of the older heroes, I have a pretty good understanding of how they work and their power level, but I do want to start building kind of a database and understanding, playing through multiple games, and that's just going to be something that takes me longer than a week to do. And so we'll be doing those on off weeks and then playing through the MCCU on the other weeks. And so I'm really excited. I thought this was a great suggestion. Thanks, Ladies Man, for it. I'm pumped to see how we go and what we do in the future. I really like kind of messing with the bending the rules and pulling in cards so we're able to play Winter Soldier and Cap stack and all of that. So with that, going forward with that kind of manipulation that we're allowing ourselves in mind, I will kind of have a lot of that done beforehand, and we don't necessarily need to build. But I mean, there's going to be things that I'm going to miss. Like, I did not realize that Dum Dum was in the first Cap America movie. I just missed that. And so we'll do a little bit of deck building, and I hope that you all will enjoy it as much as I do and play and build some decks like that. So thank you all so very much for hanging out. Darth Raven, if anyone's interested in an old school JRPG, there's a boss battle style game on Kickstarter. Encounter Shatter Wastes. Ooh, okay. Designer's a friend of yours. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll check that out. Glad I was able to catch some of the stream. Expect a lot more of me. Awesome. I'm so excited. Thank you for joining. And I'm so happy you got into Champions. It's such a fun game. My next stream is going to be on Wednesday morning. We're going to be continuing on with the Lord of the Rings progression playthrough. So that's going to be Wednesday. And if we win, which I think we will, I think it's more of it. I think it's an easier scenario than what we've been going up. And in the past, we should be opening some new content. So we also get to do that on Wednesday. We are playing Star Wars, the deck building game, on Wednesday evening with D20. That game was designed by Caleb Grace, the same person who designed Marvel Champions. I've played it a couple of times. It's a fun game. It's a really fun game. It's a deck building game where you're constructing your deck during game, not pre-game. And Friday we got Scarlet Keys. Got a busy week and a lot of fun ahead of us. Thank you everyone for hanging out, and I'll see you around. Peace.